Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. So, we are maybe about to enter... No, we're definitely about to enter the first city. So we already... Halt. Wait. Had we not? Oh, hold on. I was pretty sure that I had already paid my toll. Wait, no, surely I made a hard save after that? Okay. When I continued, it loaded my quick save from before the conversation, perhaps? Anyway. Here's your money. Yeah. No, yeah, okay. No, judging by the money amount we had not actually paid when I saved that, okay. That's fine. I guess I could have just gone ahead and loaded that hard save that I made afterwards, but... obviously doesn't make a difference because, well, conversations, at least this very first one here, apparently just go mostly automatically until there is a specific choice to make. Come over here and take a look at the job postings. Job postings? Over where, exactly?
Good day.
Galvin the Trainer. Greetings, strangers. I'm Galvin, Master and Trainer. I welcome you to our village, though you come in dark times. You don't look like you're from around here. Where are you from? Ah, you can hit space to continue. That's very good to know. We come from the Isle of Brina in the far eastern region of Rodinia. Ever heard of it? Okay, clicking. You have to click on continue, not just anywhere. But that's fine. Space is convenient enough. Rodinia? Brina? In all of my travels, I've never heard of these places. Where are they? Well, as we said. No, actually we didn't really say. It's obvious that the inhabitants of Xulima know nothing of the great continent of Rodinia. You decide to not discuss it further. I mean, maybe? I don't know. Could it give us trouble if we... get us into trouble if we told them that we're from a faraway continent? Then again, how do we speak the same language? And even if it's the same language, how is our dialect not so very obviously different from theirs? Because it, like, would have separated who knows how long ago, but, you know, when these guys came over here and settled this continent, or maybe vice versa. Let's just ignore these things that are very often ignored in all kinds of media. You also decide to keep silent about your divine mission for now. Yeah, maybe when we're just talking to normal people who really have no particular business knowing about that. It's a small, remote place. It's not important at all. Tell me, friend, what brings a group such as yourselves to Velagarn? We are on a mission, but I cannot say much more. Judging by how the soldiers of Nangorth treat people at the gates, this does not seem to be a very friendly place. Pretty straightforward, but yeah, it's true. This guy seems friendlier. Galvin lowers his voice and almost at a whisper says, "Shh, be careful with what you say, my friend. The Prince of Nangorth has eyes everywhere. Well, ears would be more dangerous right now. That said, the people of Velagarn detest him like a sickness. When his forces invaded, they killed many innocent people. All those who resisted and were not killed are now locked up in the Temple of Febret." Really? Okay. Well, that's useful information. The Temple of Febret is being used as a prison? What? Has the news of Arthurian's fall not reached your lands? Arthurian? Who's that? We appreciate any information you can give us about this region. Galvin's eyes open wide as he carefully examines your face, looking for a sign that you may be joking. I find it difficult to believe you know nothing of Arthurian, my friend, but I will tell you what I can. Arthurian was the one king of men in Xulima. He ruled these lands for many years, so many in fact that he appeared immortal. It is said that he was the favorite of the gods. But when the Makers departed, Arthurian's life force began to diminish, like a dying candle flame, until finally it disappeared. The kingdom was inherited by his 4 sons. Nangorth the Silent took the region of Nabros. Cornel the Enchanter took Karaga. Darthanos the Beastmaster took Devonia, and Ovangel the Tormentor took Nagira. Okay, that's a lot of names and words that hopefully I don't need to remember right now. They have been cruel and terrible governors. All 4 of them? Well, that's unfortunate. They started a war against the priests of the temples and massacred them. They took the temples, converted them to prisons, and prohibited any worship of the Lords of Xulima. For that reason they are known as the impious princess. Wow, okay. So be wary, my friend, not only here, but in other villages as well. That said, you are safer here than in any of the surrounding areas. The world is now plunged into chaos. Terrible creatures that once existed only in stories and legends now roam the lands. If the lords do not return, I do not know what will become of us. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for your advice, Master Galvin. Divine Temples. New journal event, okay. Altherian was the great king of men and Xulima. Okay, so that's just been added as a summary to our journal now. Convenient. Altherian was once the great king of men and Xulima. It seemed that he was held high in the favor of the gods until their disappearance. After him, his 4 sons divided the kingdom and began a reign of terror over the lands of Xulima. They massacred the priests and turned their temples into prisons. Okay, I was wondering if only this one particular temple would have been turned into a prison and other temples would have been defiled in other ways, but okay. We'll find out exactly what's going on everywhere. At some point, of course. Right. Is this what Golod spoke of in my dreams? Is my mission to cast the armies of the impious princess out of the temples? I mean, that would be a start, I guess. Sure seems like it. Okay, tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about the sacred temples. Tell me about Prince Nangorth. I would like to improve my abilities through training. I mean, I would, but we don't have any skill points right now, as far as I'm aware. I would like to see the job postings in any case, but let's just go through the list. I am Galvin the Trainer. I used to train the soldiers of the castle of Nabros, but when it was taken by the prince, I was expelled from my post. None but those who have joined the prince's army or sworn an oath of submission may enter the castle. Or people who find a sneaky way in, or just attack the castle head-on, perhaps. We'll find out. Now I'm simply trying to make a living. For a small fee, I can offer you my services as a trainer. Small fee? That sounds good. I can help you develop and improve your abilities. I'm pretty sure we're going to be making some use of your services, eventually. I would like to know more about the sacred temples. Sure. Never has there been a graver insult to the gods. Nangorth and the rest of Altherian's children invaded the temples and massacred the holy priests. They converted the temples into places of death and condemnation. This is why they are known as the impious princess. Why have they done this to the temples? Nobody knows. There are rumors and hearsay, but nothing seems to make sense. If you want to laugh, ask Odred the Hermit. He claims to have witnessed a terrible incident involving the princess. In my opinion, the man is crazy. I mean, everyone seems to think that they're basically demons in human shape, but what this Odred is claiming, that's just plain ridiculous. Well, we'll see. Maybe it is ridiculous. Maybe worth trying. Where can we find this hermit? The last time I spoke to him, he told me he was going to live in the Golden Woods in Sorentia. It was the last I've heard of him. It's a dangerous place. I really hope he's okay. Okay. According to Galvin, Odred the Hermit knows something about the impious princess and their relationship with the divine temples. Okay. So not just some extra lore, but maybe actually crucial information, if we're getting a journal event about it, or a journal entry about it. I guess new journal event just means that something happens, something gets added to the journal, of course. Right, the hermit lives, hopefully still lives, in the Golden Woods of Sorentia, north of Velagarn. I must make my way there to discover what it is he might know about this mysterious subject. I will try to find him. And how can I enter the temples? The temples have been sealed with enchantments and can only be opened with a special key. I know nothing of the other temples, but the key to the Temple of Thebrit is in the hands of Nangorth himself, so you can forget about entering. Why would you want to do so anyway? Yeah. And I mean, so much for keeping our sacred mission clean, right? Clean? What? Keeping our sacred mission secret? Why keeping it clean? That makes no sense. Oh god. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, why would we want to do so anyway? I mean, I was asking for a friend. I have my reasons. I'll find a way. Wow, okay. Let's hope that this guy is actually not a spy for Nangorth. because that would be unfortunate. Tell me about Prince Nangoth, by the way. His castle is in the east, in the region of Nabros. Take care, for his forces protect the temple, the village, the temple, the village, and all the border crossings. Someday that cursed man will get his due. That day will be remembered and celebrated by the people of Velagarn. Take courage, my friend, for the day may be closer than you think. Wow. Okay, again. Let's really hope that this guy is not a spy. Or, you know. I would like to improve my abilities. Would you like to be trained? The price depends on how much training you've already received. Oh. Oh, okay, so... He's basically like a skill trainer in the Avernum games then. I see. I thought we needed to go to a trainer to spend any points that we earn through leveling. But I guess you level up, and when you level up you get to improve your stats right away. And then there are trainers on top of that. Okay, for 100 gold coins, I can improve a skill of my choosing. Gain ace. Oh, you gain a skill point. Interesting. So, okay. Right now, we only have our paladin as a healer. Right now. And I wouldn't mind having a proper single target healing spell. Specifically, I would like to see if I can have my Divine Summoner learn that. But I don't know that, of course. Maybe I should wait until everyone levels up so I can see what skills are even available. I'm guessing that's just restricted by class. Although there might be other types of trainers that can actually teach you new skills. Obviously, I know nothing about how these things work, so I'm tempted though. No, I'm not gonna spend 100 gold right now, because I'm also worried about maybe stocking up on food. Obviously, everyone's equipment is in an absolutely desolate state. It's basically non-existent, so we'll see how far we can get with these gold coins. I'm assuming not all that far, considering, you know, we made a few hundred just from wandering around and killing one goblin, looting one chest. So that's probably not a whole lot of gold in the grand scheme of things, and it probably won't buy us all that much. You know what? We'll pass for now. Thank you, though. But the job postings might actually help with our finances. Here you'll find various requests posted by the townsfolk. If you complete one of these tasks, let me know and I will grant you the reward. New mission accepted. Dobrik's ring. Only one. Oh, okay. Better than nothing. Azalia of Velagarn wants to recover the ring owned by her husband, Dobrik. The last time Dobrik was seen, he was heading for the Rat Cave. Intro dungeon. Near the Tower of the Melancholy. You can reach the cave through the southeast gate of the village. 200 XP, 400 gold. Well, yes, obviously we're gonna accept that. New mission accepted. Okay, Rat Cave, near the Tower of Melancholy. Thanks. Sorry, there are no more requests from the villagers. Come back later and perhaps we will have received new requests. Thank you. Now I must go. Farewell.
Good luck in your mission.
Thank you. Let's see here. M for that map, and... Is there a shortcut for the world map? Doesn't matter. Tower of Melancholy, there it is, yeah. I saw that, okay. Maybe that's the Rat Cave? Or maybe the Rat Cave is so small that it's not even depicted on this large map. I mean, I'm assuming that not every single dungeon and cave and, you know, place of interest is marked here. I mean, obviously not, right? Okay, so that was our first encounter inside the city. Much more friendly than the guard outside. But now that we, you know, based on what we have now learned about the state of things, that makes a lot of sense. Who are you, by the way? Right click. Warwick the Merchant. Right. Sacks, empty, barrel. So technically some of the barrels might be worth checking if they're not empty, but can we even check them? No. I guess if they had anything in them, we could actually click on them. Hello, merchant. Store. Greetings, noble sirs. Welcome to my store. You will never find better prices. Allow me to say that it is an honor to serve such fine clients as yourselves. Yes, yes, of course. The merchant makes an exaggerated bow to the party, nearly touching the ground with his forehead. Allow me to present myself. My name is Morwick Longhand. Not Longfinger, hopefully. I would like to take a look at your goods. Sure, let's see how this works. Yeah, so the weapon prices, I mean, thankfully we all have basically the weapons we want, except maybe... oh, katana. Interesting. I mean, that's just a sword though, right? Yeah. That seems a little bit out of place, considering there isn't even, like, a samurai class. But okay, sure. It's a two-handed weapon, specifically. Claymore, oh yeah, I forgot. You actually do want one of these. And I could afford it, but that's basically all my money. Do I want Oron to start hitting really hard right away? I mean, kind of. Cannot be equipped on you, but surely you? Oh, requires 14 strength and agility. Yikes. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we're gonna hold off on this anyway. Oh wait. Oh, brass electric claymore. I didn't even see that this one was enchanted. I mean, that's obviously nice. Additional 1 to 2 electrical damage. I mean, sure, why not? But has brilliant axe. I see. Attack rating +3. Brilliant, brilliant. But he also sells just perfectly plain things. Right. This just happens to be enchanted, which honestly, I mean, this is also a two-handed sword. I could have a barbarian with a katana. I guess it doesn't show me the actual attack rating that it would have, because it shows negatives here because we're not meeting the requirements, huh? But the damage would be 12 for this, 10 for the katana. So the claymore is more damaging. Doesn't cause as much bleeding though, and it might not have. I wonder if it just inverts basically the attack rating, so long as you don't meet the stat requirements. And this would normally have +15, and this only +10 attack rating. Alright, also requires 5 sword skills, so I guess we'll have to start training in our more basic skills first. Fair enough. But what about armor? Oh my god, look at this. Look at these prices. Oof. Yeah, okay. Wow, 30 weight. Yeah, okay, I see. Brass ogre shield. Gives constitution, okay. Erudite boots with energy, yeah. Versatile evasion. Soldier strength, okay, soldier strength. Fur shield. Now, okay, actually I was wondering, because in that first tutorial fight, at one point, I think it was Gowlin who was unable to hit, or it seemed like he was unable to hit that one not goblin on the far right, because he was too far away. Does it actually say... No, it's a... I think... Okay, I'm gonna have to take another look at the skill descriptions, weapon skill descriptions, in a moment. Right, okay, we got rings and necklaces and cloaks. I see. Absolute protection. +5 to everything. Strength, constitution, and agility. Not bad. And +1, which... This is the most basic version, of course. Yeah, and obviously we can't afford any of this. Healing potions. Oh yeah, okay. 5-pack of healing potions for 20? Now that seems a lot more reasonable. Yeah, and these basic level healing potions are gonna be completely sufficient for the time being. You know what? This is not expensive. Oh, but he only sells 4, and it's 20 per potion. That's still okay. You know, I should probably get a few of those. Magic potions. Well, I don't know. I'll get a few healing potions for emergencies, I guess, because for now our healing is very limited. Yeah, that probably makes the most sense. I mean, all these remedies and various cures seem useful to have, but, you know. Do you sell food? That... Oh, okay, miscellaneous stuff. Lockpicks. I mean, we don't... Oh? Oh, we have... Wait. We have 5 lockpicks. How did I not see those before? And apparently we also started with some shurikens. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay, in that case... That's fine then. But we did not start with any potions. Ah, okay. I guess I did not go through all the different inventory tabs, did I? Clearly not. Velagarn Travel Crystal. When this crystal is shattered, the party is instantly transported to Velagarn. Oh, okay. So each town is going to have its own fast travel crystal? Okay. Not exactly cheap, but I mean, I'm sure we're going to be swimming in gold eventually, but not for now. That's very interesting. Scroll of Light Heal. Huh. Okay, Light Heal restores 6 to 10. I'm assuming that's the same as the spell, yeah. This the damage on the Spark Scroll is, I want to say, the same as on the spell version. So Light Heal doesn't actually heal a lot more. Well, it does heal quite a bit more than the aura of healing that the Paladin has. I mean, it's still not... The numbers are still not amazing, but, you know, I think the aura is like 3 to 5, but for the whole party. Obviously, if you want to just focus on one person, this would be better. But I don't know that I want to buy that scroll necessarily. Song of Courage. Action modifier plus 5. Okay. Yeah. Well, I chose not to take a bard with me, so... Right. Anyway, so I was thinking of... Sorry about getting distracted by everything. It's still... Obviously, there's still a lot more to learn and experience. But yeah, it seemed like Galen was unable to hit that one enemy, despite that enemy being in the front row. Just for not being close enough. And I wonder if with a pull weapon from the first row you would be able to hit any enemy. Well, at the very least, every enemy in the front row, at least. At least. Why do I keep... keep repeating myself. But anyway, they don't... Well, they sell pine staffs. Which she could use. Right, because she does start with pole weapons 1. I was hoping for at least a basic spear or something. I guess technically I could give her one of my caster's staffs for the time being. And then I could maybe put her in the leftmost position, and she might be able to stab everyone from there, you know. But let's actually take a look. So maces and hammers, does it specify? One enemy on the front row. And it sounds like anywhere on the front row, so maybe I was wrong, and maybe I misinterpreted something there. Yeah. I mean, it's target one enemy on the front row. Wait. But in the longer description it says such weapons can be used to attack distant targets from the back row. Oh. Okay, so it allows you to hit enemies on the front row from the back row, but not... When you're using it in the front row, it does not allow you to hit enemies in the back row. Okay, interesting. At least it doesn't mention that here. So I'm going to assume that's the case. But yeah, swords, one enemy on the front row. Axe is the same. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is no such limitation, and I was just wrong. When I was in Sporia Forest, I saw a mushroom the size of a man, and I swear it was walking. According to legends, the children of Febrit protect the forest. Children of Febrit, huh? Valeria, the food merchant.
Are you
yes.
hungry?
Good day, my lord. Are you new to our village? I sure am. Surely you will need food for your travels and adventures. You cannot rest and recuperate on an empty stomach. Here you can buy rations that will keep for days. Of course, the longer we are able to make the food last, the more expensive it will be. Oh. I see. Fill it for two days. So, is that just gonna add 2 days worth? Hold on.
See you soon.
I'm a little bit worried
Good
here.
day, my lord.
Because of the way this is worded. Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so and that's why the price was not an even number, because it was just the difference between what I had and a full 2 days. Gotcha. That is not cheap. But she did warn me about that. Okay. I wonder if there's a 1-day option as well if you're lower than that. Probably. So, technically I could keep my expeditions relatively short. You know, less than 2 days. Maybe technically even less than 1 day. Unless I absolutely have to go for longer. And I could always pick the cheapest option. The most efficient option. Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily want to fill up the whole 2 days for now. But I also don't know what else to do with the money. I guess hold on to it. There's definitely seem to be plenty of potential things to do.
Goodbye.
I was kind of hoping to equip everyone in just, you know, basically equipment like what we already found. Basically rags. But even that stuff, even the most, you know, the cheapest stuff the store has available is seems a little bit expensive for that. So I guess I'm gonna just hope that the game is gonna provide basic equipment at reasonable prices. I mean, I suppose filling up to 2 days isn't terrible. We're gonna live with that. Oh, okay. Water as supplies. Unknown effects from wells. Uh-oh. You have found a well whose waters glow with a shining dark green color. Do you wish for the party to drink it? Shining dark green. I mean, surely the well in the first village is not gonna poison us, right? And I just saved, so... All party members gain 1 point of mental resistance. Oh, and that's a permanent thing. A one-time permanent thing. Right? It's already visited. Ah. Okay, I was wondering if this would work like Might and Magic wells. Was it Might and Magic? Where they give the party... Well, where wells would give the party a temporary buff. And you... Often before tough encounters, you'd basically make a tour of the world. Getting all the various well buffs. Starting with the one with the longest duration, and so on and so forth. It was kind of interesting. There's something in this barrel. It's money. Okay. And always keep some gold saved. The soldiers of Nengorth charge taxes every few days on those who would enter or leave the village. Every few days? No way. Here I was actually hoping... Oh, wow, look at that. Something in this box. Okay. Sparks 5. Ooh. Oh my god. And we can't just use that? It looks like there is no restriction on these. Okay, if there's some strong enemy that we just need to nuke away. 22 to 38 damage. That's like far above anything any of us can deal for now. And a healing potion. Okay. I'll take another one. Maybe I didn't need to buy those that I did buy because, you know, the game was going to provide them anyway. But I still feel safer with them. Night and dark places. Ah, yes. Okay, it's 10 PM now, so things might get dark. When night falls or you're in dark areas, you can illuminate your surroundings by using a torch or a spell. On the bottom right of your screen, you'll find a button to light or douse your torch, and you can see how much longer you will be able to use it. Okay, so torch has individual duration as expected then. Never go out on an adventure without a handful of torches. Makes sense? Thankfully we start with them. It doesn't seem too bad in town at least though. Terry the Innkeeper, hello.
Welcome to my inn.
Welcome to the Talking Wolf, esteemed traveler. I am Terry, your humble innkeeper. Humble local innkeeper, where you can rest from your journeys in our comfortable rooms. You can also visit the tavern if you like to hear the talk amongst the locals while you enjoy a drink of the region's hearty beers. How can I help you? I'd like to have a mug and listen to local rumors. I mean, yeah, honestly, I do. New note added to the current map. Ah, okay. So you can make your own maps, but own notes on maps, but notes can also be added like this. We're going to take a look at that. It is said that the guardian of the tomb of Queen Indaris lost his mind when his mistress died. He set out from Velagarn Beach to try to walk across the great ocean. Okay. From the beach, walk into the ocean? I'm not sure how that's going to help us. Surely we're not going to just follow him. Or maybe that means he just drowned a few meters from the shore and we can wade in there and carefully retrieve his gear. We'll see. Okay. I was hoping for several rumors, but I guess that makes sense. A room for 8 hours for 36. I hope that's not per person. No, it's just a room that we'll have to share, right? A room for the rest to rest a full day if we had any serious wounds to take care of. But
See you soon.
Thanks, but no thanks. I would really like to listen to more rumors. Right-click. Yes, of course. That's convenient. Wait, but where was the note added, though? Huh? Unless... Oh, there was notes for other maps. Nope. Rumor? Ah. It was... Okay, it's not marked on the map. Wait, but... Shouldn't it be? Maybe it's... maybe it doesn't show if it's in an area that we haven't visited. That would make sense, I guess. Because, yeah, technically... Oh wait, notes for Velagarn? Tutorial enemies. Tutorial food and rest. Huh? Player's notes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why these are under notes. Yes, these are tutorials that popped up here. Okay. Active missions. Storbrick's Ring. Okay. Pretty detailed. I like it. State in progress. Main story. Divine Temples. Ah. Okay. I see. So main story basically means main quest, and all the various clues that we found, points of interest, or, you know, things to pursue further. Oh, there's another well to drink from? I wonder if wells will ever have negative effects. Improves the mental resistance by 1 point. You found a well whose waters glow... Wait, oh, this one tells me what it does. Did the other one do that as well? No. That one said it was unknown, right? You found a well whose waters glow with a shining dark green color. Yes. All party members gain 1 point of mental resistance. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Hello, villager. Have you tried the water from the well? They say the springs flowing in Xulima have special properties that make you stronger. Cool. Good to know. And that's a water bucket. The water will be added to your food reserves, not visited. But that's also a one-time thing. Fair enough. Oh, something here. All kinds of things to find. That's not a healing potion. No, cure wounds potion. Okay. Cures the user's wounds such as broken bones or severed muscles with a potion. That's some impressive healing technology. Hello. They say the mausoleums of kings are rich in treasures and full of traps. Of course they would be. Many have perished inside them. Would you repeat that? What could lie within that would attract so many to risk their lives? Well, treasures, as you already said. What other reason needs there to be? Could there be something hiding here? I mean, there was that one chest or crate that was... Oh, of course there is something. A bejeweled chest. Lock difficulty 2. No, we probably can't deal with that. No, we... Yikes. Wait. And did that... let's see... Inventory... No, it did not use up a lockpick. Okay, how's the lockpick skill work exactly? As the skill increases, the process of picking a lock will become less complicated. Mistakes will be less likely to break your lockpicks. Oh. Right. Why was I assuming that there was gonna be a lockpicking, like, minigame? Less complicated to disengage. I guess that really just means that, you know, we're gonna have higher success rates. Okay. We will cheese this if necessary. Oh. There isn't... there is a minigame. Never mind. And it's Minesweeper, maybe? Oh dear. Oh dear. Tooltips, please? Skill 1, difficulty 2. Auto 12%. Okay. Yikes. Or 8 hours to break the lock. Okay. Hold on. I mean, what does this even mean? What did that do? Five gears to find? What does any of this mean? Can I right-click? It's unfortunate that there are no tooltips or no explanation for this specifically, which is not particularly self-explanatory, I think. I can only click on the yellow question marks. Okay, so I mean I need to connect the green to the red, I guess, and that's how many gears I have. Okay, but some are actually dots. I see. And whenever I hit one that's not real, I lose one of whatever this is supposed to be. One of my lockpicks? Oh, yeah, these must be my lockpicks. Just straight up. Okay. I see. So I just find the correct path. But that was well worth it because it gave me 300 gold. But now that did reduce my lockpicks. Surely. It sure did. Okay. So that's how that works. Am I okay with losing 2 lockpicks on that one? I mean, I suppose. For 300 gold. Sure. But I might want to buy a few more. If that's how that's gonna work. What is this? Mausoleum of Queen Andaris. Aha, here lies the body of Queen Andaris. 345 to 455. Wow, that's pretty impressive. She was the wife of King Uvatha and reigned for 35 years after his death in 410. Locked, though. Oh, no. Okay. I see. So there is a path that's 16 gears long along this distance somewhere. Difficulty 12. Unbreakable. Gotcha. Yeah, we probably don't want to be in there yet. So breaking that is not a priority. Is that gonna be marked on our map, though? Wait. Oh, Mausoleum of Queen Andaris, yes. It's actually even, like, labeled. Very, very obviously. Yeah, these maps cannot be zoomed, though, at all, so the marker for Terry the Innkeeper is forever going to be mostly obscured by the writing here, but that's okay, I guess. Silan, the Priestess of Febrid, who we have not actually seen yet at all, but, oh well, she's there. So we've technically seen her, I guess. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh. Uh-oh. Tomb, there's something inside. Yeah, probably a dead body. If I had to guess. I'm gonna be missing so many things hidden in the environment. Because I'm not going to be mousing over every pixel of every bit of forest. It's just not reasonable. It's been some time since we've seen that crazy Odred around here. Yeah, They say he went to Sorentia and is lost somewhere in the Golden Woods. The poor man. Oh, can we just take this? Apparently so. Free food? You don't mind, right? It's not your field that we're plundering here? What's this? A box. Closed. Lock difficulty 1, though. So technically an appropriate difficulty level. Okay. 7 gears, though. I mean, it's not going to be the short path, right? It's going to be here. So these are a given. I guess you can maybe make some guesses based on how many are left. So 3 are left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Well, no. Actually, there are plenty of possible ways here. Yeah, either one of these could be it. Interestingly, the auto solve does not go up. You'd think that the closer you actually get to the goal, you know, the higher the number would get, so that you could just skip the last part at a much higher chance after you've already solved part of it manually or something like that. I guess not. Okay, now it's a 50-50. It's gonna be up here. It was. Nice. Didn't even lose any lockpicks. And these are literally all lootable. Well, not from where we stand. Well, we can enter the field, though. This feels kind of wrong, but... I mean... the game allows me to take this stuff freely. Who am I to complain? Obviously, early on we need all the help we can get. Drogo the farmer. Oh,
Greetings,
whoops.
stranger.
You there! You with the strong young hands. Are you looking for work? Picking your plants? Sure. If you can help this poor old man with a bad back by harvesting my grain, I can pay you a fair price. How would you feel about 50 gold in exchange for gathering 20 bundles of grain? Sure. Have you collected more grain for me? I mean... Sure, I was starting to collect it for you. Sorry, but I have more important matters. Here are the bundles of grain that I've collected for you. I'll come back when I have harvested more. But would I not want to keep them for myself? Also, it would be much more efficient to do this after I've increased my skill, I guess, right? So I could harvest more than just 1 unit per plant. Also, I guess partially because it's dark, it's sometimes not super obvious which ones I've already harvested. If I keep my eyes peeled, it works. Oh, there's one that I missed, of course. That should be all of them, though.
Hello.
Happy to see you too. Here are the bundles of grain that I've collected for you. Thank you. Okay. 20 plants for 50 gold. I don't know if that's a good exchange, but... I guess I probably have at least 40, right? Okay. In fact, you can press H to see. Okay. Yeah, 12 more. That's 40 for filling up our food with them. Right. Oh. Meat. That's 5 hours of supplies. 5 hours of supplies. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take what I can get. Silan, the priestess of Febrit. So she's still allowed to be here, and she was not slaughtered by the Mad Prince. That's good to know. If you're sick or cursed, please allow me to help you.
Welcome to my temple.
Welcome, pilgrims from faraway lands. May the goddess Febrit bless you. The voice and appearance of the priestess resonates with kindness and serenity. I am the high priestess of Febrit, the lady of all beings that grow from the earth. I understand it is not safe to speak of the gods in these times. Are you not afraid? Of the Nengoth soldiers? It is they who fear me, and not without reason. One of them tried to take me once, but before he could go so far as touch me, he was pulled down by roots and swallowed by the earth. That was the last anyone saw of him. Wow, okay. And you had nothing to do with it. That was just your goddess's doing, right? There are not many priestesses left in these lands. Many were fooled by the false words of Nangorth and joined his cause. I need spiritual help. Ah, okay, that kind of spiritual help. Healing. I've been cursed. I would like to receive a blessing. No thanks. Well, actually, let's see about the blessing. A divine blessing can only be granted to generous souls, provided that you're worthy with a donation of 35 coins to the temple. Back. No thanks. I mean, 35 is not that much, but that's probably a temporary thing. So, maybe I'll think about that before we actually depart on an expedition, on an adventure, to that rat cave, I suppose. Since, unfortunately, that seems to be the only quest around here. Unless she has something for us. Shouldn't you be in the Temple of Febrit? I mean, technically, yeah, but... Since Prince Nangorth took Velagarn, the temple has ceased to be a sanctuary and is now a prison. The soldiers do not allow anyone to approach the temple, so we do not know what is happening behind its walls. A grim expression crosses the priestess's face. And what do you think is happening? All I know is that the temple is being used as something more than just a prison. Aha. I feel there is a terrible and evil energy emitting from the temple. It seems that it ascends to the very heavens. Okay. No journal entry about that, though. What can you tell me about the War of the Gods? Yeah, what exactly are they doing that makes them neglect their duties down here? Their duties to their loyal human subjects. The sages say that the Lords of Xulima had a new plan to better the world as we know it, converting it into a more just and beautiful place. But the Ninth Lord, Yule, did not agree with the plan and confronted the other 8 gods. Okay, Yule. Is that actually one of them? Is that named? Oh, yeah, actually that's the Death God, I think. So that is one of the options that you could worship. So war broke out amongst the gods. Does the battle continue now? But it's 8 against 1, right? The balance of the world hangs by a thread. In the beginning, the battle started here on Earth, but after the Great Cataclysm, the gods abandoned the world. Now they do combat in the heavens, far beyond our vision. Those of us with spiritual connections to the gods know that Yule, the Master of Fate, struggles against the other 8 gods and goddesses that until now the balance of forces has been maintained. How can one god face 8 others? Is he that powerful? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. As Alnaid is the Lord of Light, those whose gift was life itself, Yule is the one who meets mortals at the end of their journeys. It is he who cares for the souls when they die and brings them to a place called the Twilight of Numbria. The wise believe that the power of Yule has increased because he feeds on the souls of the Twilight. The souls in the Twilight. Okay, so he's using the power of the soul of all the souls of all the people who've ever died. That seems a bit unfair, but yeah, okay, that might explain why he is so powerful. And is there nothing we can do to alter the balance of forces in favor of the 8? Pray, my son. That is what we priestesses who have escaped the invasion of the impious princes do. Yeah, but, I mean, is that doing anything? Or is there something a bit more concrete, perhaps, for us non-priestesses? Okay, very interesting background lore, though. What can you tell me about the Lords of Xulima? The Lords of Xulima are the creators of the world, or gods, according to other cultures. Together they build the world and all else you can see. The world and all else? Is there anything other than the world to see? From the ground beneath your feet to the dragons that soar through the sky. Right. The world and everything that inhabits it. Makes sense, of course. There are 9, and they can be grouped into 3 categories. The 4 elementals, the 3 dominators, and the 2 creators. The elementals are Velvet, the Master of Fire, Taliot, the Lady of the Winds, Nalite, who moves the oceans of the world, and Kerskit, who molds the land into mountains and valleys. The dominators are Febrit, the inspiration of nature, Resonant, the lord of all the creatures and beasts that walk across the earth. And the third is Golot, the architect of all that is without life. He is also known as the master of dreams. Yes, we know that one pretty well. Finally, we come to the creators, the two most powerful of the gods, who are opposites. Alnayat is the lord of light and life, while Yule reigns over darkness and death. Each one plays an important role in the existence of life. Every race, every creature, every living thing needs all of the gods to be what it is. However, some gods take more interest in some creatures than in others. That is why demons are known as the children of Velvet. Hold on, Velvet was the... Oh, the fire. Yeah. The fire goddess? Goddess? I don't know. The master of fire. Right. While ogres are known as the children of Resonant, Earth. No, wait. Hold on. Resonant? The lord of creatures. Okay. I see. Not an elemental. Oh boy. I'm sure these lords are going to be mentioned so much throughout the game that I'm eventually going to know who is who. Okay, well, that's all I need for now. Thank you.
May the gods bless you.
And you. But I suppose they probably already do. Okay, save. Before we go ahead plundering graves. Oh, that might not be a good idea. I don't know. Do you have a warning for me? Have you seen... What now? Have you seen the haunted tower north of the village? They call it the Tower of Melancholy. No, it's not north, actually. It's east. Sometimes you can hear cries coming from within. Well, according to the map, it is east, but I guess maybe it's actually north on this very map here. You don't have to move for the text to pop up again. Sometimes you can hear cries coming from within, and the lake that surrounds it is salt water, as if made with tears. Or as if there is a connection to the sea. Don't make this, you know, don't look for weird explanations when there could be a perfectly natural one. Something in the tomb, huh? To open the grave, you need at least one character with strength value of 15. Oh, that's what's stopping us. Gotcha. Now, we took quite a bit of damage from that trap. I guess the... Oh, oops, this is not where I want to go. Oh, I'm not actually using food moving through town. I wasn't even paying attention to that, but... Right? That's not... Or is it actually going down? Honestly, it probably is going down, because time is advancing. 2 days, 8 hours, 59 minutes... No. Still... It is still the same. Okay, so you can freely move around town. That's really good to know. Okay. Now, 685 gold. What can we do with all these riches? Would it make sense to buy some equipment? I mean, maybe. It's too bad that weapon upgrades aren't really an option yet due to skill requirements, but... Maybe some basic armor, at least for the front row. Let's see. Let's take a closer look at the options.
Need a new weapon?
Also, I guess we sell things by simply going to the category and then selling to him. Ah yes, lockpicks. Yes, okay. Actually, that's how that works. Undo. Oh, that's really good to know. What's this? Identify. Oh. So that's also going to be a thing. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to 5 lockpicks, I guess. Restore the ones, replace the ones we used before. Fur shield. Oh man, everything's so expensive though. Poor cloth life boots. Don't you have just poor cloth boots for now? Man, I don't know. My money's gonna be gone pretty quickly at this rate. Brass scale armor. We could use it. Max 14. And this would get our, our encumbrance basically from 4 to 15. So this would over-encumber us, but we could still put it on if we wanted to. This would be fine. Okay, I see. Of course, 6 armor, 10, and the plate armor is 20. Yeah, I mean, that's some heavy stuff. And I'm gonna definitely skip over all the magical stuff right now. I suppose he only sells this one fur vest. And we're gonna get this one, I guess. Do we? Yeah. Sure. And the shield. I mean, that's basically... Yeah, I mean, other than the scale armor, which is too heavy for us to even consider right now. I mean, I suppose Oron could use it, right? Yeah, he could wear up to 21 weight. But that's 240. But we're gonna find armor.
Come back soon.
We're going to find armor. Let's see here. 24 hit points, 27, 40. Right. He doesn't have any armor for now, but he doesn't really need it. They could both use a shield. Unless I switch her to pole weapons eventually. I don't know, do I? No, I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to, you know, next time we do combat. If there really are restrictions on what enemies in the front row you can hit. So if you actually have to move your characters around in combat, wasting valuable, you know, turns just to get into a different position, also messing up your party order, I don't know. Not a huge fan of that, but I mean, if that's what you need to do, sometimes, I guess, it can't be helped. But if using a pole weapon would help with that, I would consider changing. Of course, then our paladin, who I thought was going to be your stereotypical tank, shield in hand, like so, would not be actually able to use a shield. I suppose, still heavily armored with the two-handed weapon, they would make for a decent defender. Right, I gave him this armor, so actually, let's see. That's 3. It's 4 weight, 3 defense, and this is 10 and 6. Right, but he can use this. Because I'm gonna give him this 16, 14, and you can have that for 11 defense. Yeah, and hopefully the back row is not gonna get attacked at all for the time being. Now, how do we heal? Is the inn more efficient? I guess even if we rest in town, that's probably gonna use up our... If we can even rest here, can we? It is safe to rest here, so we could rest here, but that would probably consume our food reserves. Presumably, resting at the inn does not do that, so that would be cheaper, right? Presumably. I mean, it makes no sense. It would make no sense if it weren't cheaper than the food we would use by just resting, right? Because why else would there be an inn? So, sure, let's give that a shot. I guess we could also actually listen to a couple more rumors. But 36 gold coins for a rest. Sure. That did not touch our food reserves, and it did fully heal everyone. Right. Okay. Happy enough with that. There is a gate-like rock structure to the southeast of Villagarn. It is said that there are many more structures located all across the continent of Xulima. These structures were once used as teleportation devices. Aha. But no one knows how to activate them now. So those relatively expensive teleport crystals for each town are not the only option to get around. But of course we have to find out how to activate these gates and then of course locate them before we can actually make use of them. Okay. Mirthor the Knight claimed to have found a path through Sporia Forest, but he has not returned since his expedition into the dangerous forest. Okay. I mean, these are all things that we would find eventually anyway, right? Or most of them anyway. Some of them might actually be pretty well hidden. I don't know. If it's really worth spending a lot more money on these when most of them are going to be things that we just find anyway. Decisions. You know what, for now, since money is still pretty valuable, there are so many things to do with it, plus I'm, I don't know how worried I need to be about food or, I mean, we've been finding quite a bit, and I guess restoring it to at least a day or two isn't super expensive, but still, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know, how much money I should reserve for that, or how much food I should usually have in reserve. Those are all things that I'm gonna have to figure out as I go. For now, where is that southern gate actually? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, okay, so I'm on the correct route, on the correct road to leave the city and look for that red cave next time. Which is what we're gonna do. For now, I'm gonna take another break. Again, that was a lot to take in, but this is how town exploration is gonna go. Plenty of hidden stuff here and there. Obviously, we got NPCs. Unfortunately, only that one starting quest for now, but maybe that's really intended to be our intro dungeon. That's gonna give us a couple more tutorials, basically. And once we return from that, it's gonna give us a set of more diverse tasks that maybe send us all across the first area or a couple of areas. We'll see how the game handles all of this. Or, of course, I could just start wandering off in a random direction and just explore, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna be doing plenty of that in the future, of course. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.